In Herdvana, your objective is to create herds in your field while stealing animals, abducting farmers, and playing special abilities. Let's just jump into it. Shuffle the cards and deal 6 to each player. The rest become the draw pile. Flip the first card to create the discard pile, and in front of each player you will have a field. Here you will make herds and then place farmers to protect your herds. You're now ready to play. On your turn you will play cards, then draw cards. You can only do one action on your turn before drawing cards. Here are some of the actions. To start a herd, you must have at least 2 of the same animal and place it like so in your field. If you already have a herd of that animal, you can add it to your hand. You can take the top card of the discard, if it's an animal card, and make a herd or to play on top of an existing herd. Also note that chameleons are like wild cards and can be used as any animals. You can also play a farmer onto a herd to protect it from other players, but this means you can't add any more animals to that herd. Also note that you can stack farmers on top of herds. Once you've done one of these actions, you end your turn and all players will draw back up to 6 cards. Now let's talk about what makes this game interactive. You can attempt a steal herd action. You do this by showing an animal card from your hand to the defending player of the same herd they have in their field. The defender can choose to give that herd to the thief or show a card from their hand of the same animal, which then the defender will take both cards and add them to their herd. You can attempt this action multiple times on your turn, and the defender can defend as many times if they have the matching card to do so. This brings in some fun elements of bluffing and hand management. Another card that can be used in this game are the alien cards. The cards are used to abduct one farmer off the herd to remove some protection. Also, you can't abduct a farmer from your own field, so play them wisely. And finally, if none of the actions interest you or you literally can't do anything on your turn, you simply discard one card and draw back up to 6 cards in your hand. Keep playing around the table until the draw pile is empty and all players' hands are empty, and then we move on to scoring. Here, you will add up all the cards in your field to see who has the most points to win the game. However, you also have to check for Herdvana. There are 8 cards from each animal, and if you have a herd of 8 animal, excluding chameleons, you get a bonus 10 points and achieve Herdvana. On top of that, when you do this during the game, make sure to turn your herd sideways as it's now locked in and can't be affected by any cards or players, so it's a guaranteed 10 points at the end of the game. Once calculated, the player with the most points wins. Herdvana is a quick and fun game with awesome artwork and character. Each animal has a style to match their type, and what I mean is like the expression that the artist puts on their faces, like this majestic horse or this clueless goldfish, crazy chicken, demoralized turtle, and snobby peacock. I just love it. Not to mention that each farmer and each aliens have a name and separate artwork, which is also nice to see in these small card games. Some aliens are even nods to pop culture's Zeb from the Invader Sim series. The game has a fun element of bluffing and hand management and even strategy without being too complicated to teach. If you like card games that you can play with a lot of players or even just 3 players, check out Herdvana now on Kickstarter. And as always, if you like it, back it. Subscribe now to our channel to stay in the loop. If you like our work, help us continue by sharing the channel to your gaming group. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.